Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. I don't think I have a lot of an intro today, to be honest. We're back with Nancy. We're gonna see what happened last time is, we joined our friend, Maya, on her trip to the theater before it's gonna be torn down. Where she was supposed to interview this... Good evening. Supposed to interview the star of the film that they're gonna show. And then she got kidnapped and somebody just... You made soup today. What kind of soup did you make? I'm good, I'm good. I'm excited to finish Nancy. I want to know what happened, because I have no clue. So yeah, we're trying to find Maya. We're also trying to maybe help not have the theater torn down, because it's a very pretty old theater. And I think that's it. And we're now on day 2, because day 1 took forever. Let's go. A lot of carrots, good. Oh yeah, we were... Okay, hello. Deepest sympathy. Planning a funeral is such a dreadful pain, wouldn't you rather just stop the demolition? Interesting. RJ... RIP, okay. So it's funeral flowers for the demolition. Anything else change? He's not here at the moment, okay. Ooh, nice. You go cook now, good plan. Let's go see if we can... Ooh, missing. Part oily, part dry. Maya... And I'm not going to pronounce the last name. They pronounced it a couple times last time, but I can't remember. Last seen at the Royal Palladium Theatre. For me, leaves my set. Okay, so he is rewarding his stardom. It's possible she's been... Okay. Well, it's at least good that there's a poster for her now.
I'm sorry you had to see that wreath, Nancy. It's disgusting.
This is one creepy kidnapper, that's for sure.
Let's hope the kidnapper just did this to scare you.
It's just strange. I mean, why would the kidnapper go to the trouble to have that thing arranged and delivered here?
The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. I don't know how the press got a hold of this, but they're all over it like ants on a picnic.
Where did those missing posters come from?
I can't say for sure, but I could make an educated guess.
I have a feeling you and I are betting on the same horse here.
Can you believe the way she diverted all of the attention away from Maya and used the poster to promote Brady as the big hero? This shouldn't be happening. It's all backwards.
The police told me Nicholas Falcone is known for using extreme tactics to further his political causes. Why are you letting him use the lobby as his headquarters?
Nicholas has been hanging around this theater since he was a little boy. I know how torn up he is about the theater. This will be over soon enough, and then he'll go home. I don't think he's dangerous, for gosh sakes.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Okay. Consonants, we're here to keep you company while you cook. You can do it. We believe in you. Has something changed? Doesn't look like it. I want to have a quick look on the other side, where we were supposed to see the chewing gum from. Just for my, like, curiosity. And then we'll go talk to... Yeah, so this is where we were... Oh, there. This is where we were supposed to see the chewing gum that we got stuck on last time. Okay. Yeah, it's always... He always talks about turkeys, doesn't he? We're just having a look around. I'm assuming nothing has actually changed. Ooh. Oh, the missing posters again. There's just a whole pack of them here now. Okay. Could we call the blueprints place again? See if we can, see if they might have found it. No. Okay. Oh well. Back out we go. Then we'll just go talk to everybody that we can find around here.
Have you seen the posters? Aren't they fabulous?
That picture of Maya is the one from her press pass, isn't it?
Yes. Thankfully, she's photogenic.
That poster is just an advertisement for Brady.
Maya's on the poster. It says she's missing. So what's your issue? Brady's out plastering those posters all over St. Louis and every podunk town for 50 miles. He's due back at any time, though, for the press conference.
What's he doing that for?
Just to make sure this case isn't falling below the public radar. And besides, it's not for sure she's in the building. I've invited the press here today to report on Brady's commitment to solving this case. You know, a few questions, a few photo ops, no big deal. That funeral wreath was awful, wasn't it?
What do you know about that wreath?
I had it moved out front for the press conference. We want the press to know just how heartless this kidnapper
Oh my
is,
God.
don't we? Then it's all the more fabulous when Brady saves the day.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
So annoyed. I don't like the red herring zoom-ins. They're very confusing. Because I just keep thinking that there's something I've missed. And I don't like it. She said you were out plastering all over town.
Thanks for finding Maya's press pass. Where was it?
I found it in the basement. I mean the balcony. It was the balcony.
Uh-huh.
Great job on the posters, too. You market yourself like a real pro.
Please, Nancy. It's not me.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, really? Is somebody operating you by remote
I'm loving the
control?
sass.
It's Simone. She's relentless. I'm just a hostage on her runaway bus.
Huh.
That's funny. I don't see any gun to your head.
I'm loving the
just
sass.
a lot of money dangling in front of your nose.
It's more complicated than you think. Listen, I've got to get ready for this press conference. I'll talk to you later.
He is being suspicious.
Not now, Nancy.
Okay then.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
We still haven't found the key for that. What is that key for then again? I'm trying to remember. What was that key for? Oh, it could have been for the operating of the... I still really want to know what's on that side of this cupboard. But we still don't have a way of dealing with it. There's nothing else in here, was there? No, it's just... Okay. Yeah, I know. Ah.
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Oh! That was easy.
Congratulations! You beat the magician. Don't forget to collect your winnings.
It seems to be locked, yes. Oh!
Your audience will be dazzled.
Flash paper. Every magician keeps some handy. Directions. Slide the flash trigger ring through your middle finger. Use the flint wheel or finger flasher to create the spark. Then throw the flash paper and watch as it ignites. Your audience will be dazzled by the bright light and the puff of smoke. Great for theater special effects, disappearing acts, or any time you need to throw someone off your trail. Ooh, caution. Flash paper is a pyrotechnical device that should not be used by children without adult supervision.
Your audience will be dazzled.
Okay. That is at least something we've already gained. Somehow, every time I go down here, I'm afraid that suddenly the box will be on top again. Not for any, like, actual reason, just general fear that, like, somebody's gonna want to lock me in. We also need to fix the key machine, don't we? There's also definitely something with these creepy heads. I don't know what yet, but they're creepy. Apart from it saying out of service, I can't see anything about it that is like... That's the problem. I can't go behind it or anything. I don't remember. Ooh, we can talk to him now.
Nancy, what's the 411?
Thanks to you, the police think this whole kidnapping is a hoax.
That's all hearsay, Nancy. They got no witnesses, no testimony, no nothing.
So you have or have not used kidnapping to further your causes in the past?
I am not an eco-terrorist, and I would never orchestrate the temporary disappearance of anyone who wasn't in on the plan and down with the cause.
Maybe you'd better think about being in on
She's
the
angry at
lie and
everybody,
down
and I
with
love
the
it.
truth, Nicholas.
All right, Officer Nancy, chill out, will ya? I'm on your side.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
I was outside, harnessing public outrage. Ask anyone.
Okay.
Tell me about your relationship with the police.
All I know is they like to dig through my garbage and follow my van. Does this face say America's Most Wanted to you?
I mean, it could be.
Can you believe Brady's agent has called this press conference to trump up his heroics? She can barely even remember Maya's name.
Don't worry, Nancy. This cowboy will be on the scene with a megaphone in each holster. I guarantee you the press will get more than they bargained for.
Okay.
Joseph told me that the St. Louis Historical Society is in the process of trying to declare this building an historical landmark.
They've been in that process for years. It's all just a big wad of red tape, a bunch of bureaucratic hocus pocus. Had it's about action, not paperwork.
Catch you later.
Okay,
Fight
then.
the power.
Good to know. I don't know what... I know we need to fix that machine, but I have no clue how. So I'm just gonna go talk to him again. Don't know why. He seems like the most trustworthy, in a weird way.
Hey there, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Atta girl. Don't touch that projector, dear. It's a temperamental old beast.
I'm definitely missing something somewhere. If this lasts any longer, I will get my walkthrough back out, because he didn't say anything about turkeys this time, no. Because I feel like I've walked around this theater for 100 hours at this point. Like, seriously, I don't know what... Like, I don't know what I'm missing. I've talked to everybody, and nobody's given me a good direction to go in next. Everybody's just self-serving in every sense of the way, which makes sense, but at the same time, it's a bit annoying.
What's the status?
Brady seems uncomfortable with some of your, tactics.
Oh, he's just whining because I made him chop off his ponytail. I don't know what's gotten into him with this free will thing. I told him, you can't even dress yourself, kid, but if you want your blockbuster career to crash and burn, go ahead, manage yourself.
That is some interesting tactics.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Oh, I really dislike her. Somehow I dislike her most. She's just so condescending against her own client. Not that he's great, but...
Not now, Nancy.
Okay, then. Well, if I tried to use the key just directly on the projector, would that allow me to use it? As in use the projector?
Watch out there, Nancy. That projector's crumbling like a prehistoric cookie.
Okay. Nothing here we can use it on then.
Hey there, Nancy.
It doesn't work.
Bye.
I've nothing to discuss with anybody else. I think. I'm just gonna have a look at this post one more time just to see if there's nothing there that I'm missing. I might try and call the police. Because they didn't take it seriously. And now they are taking it seriously for no apparent reason except for that it's now big news. So, I'm thinking if I try and call the police, maybe they give me more info about the missing poster stuff. And if that also leads nowhere, I'm getting my walkthrough out. So far this game has been the most confusing because nothing has told me anything useful. About where to go next.
You've reached the St. Louis Police Department. This is a non-emergency line. Calls will be answered in the order they will receive. All operators are busy helping other callers. We will be with you as soon as possible. Your patience is appreciated.
Okay, everybody's calling in because everybody wants what's-his-face's attention. Also, that is bloody loud. At least in my ears. I'm just wondering if...
You've reached the St. Louis Police Department. This is a non-emergency line. Calls will be answered in the order they will receive.
Please tell me this is going to be worth it.
Busy helping other callers. We will be with you as soon as possible. Your patience is appreciated. You've reached the St. Louis Police Department. This is a non-emergency line. Calls will be answered in the order they will receive. All operators are busy helping other callers. We will be with you as soon as possible. Your patience is appreciated. You've reached the St. Louis Police Department. This is a non-emergency line. Calls will be answered in the order they will receive. All operators are busy helping other callers. We will be with you as soon as possible. Your patience is appreciated.
This seems not useful, so I have opened my walkthrough.
You've reached the St.
Yeah, no, I don't care anymore. I have opened my walkthrough, I know what we need to do. Not lock myself in here. We need to talk to Nick
I
again.
got the number.
There we go.
I left it in the ticket booth. This woman isn't Houdini herself. She's the widow of one of Houdini's cousins.
But it couldn't hurt to give her a call. I'll get right on that.
Okay, folks, we're about to get started here. Mrs. Mueller and Mr. Armstrong will do their best to answer all your questions in the time allotted.
God.
But let's proceed with...
The phone number was on the side now.
For coming.
This is the phone
I'm
number.
only sorry
Okay.
that the circumstances are...
There's a press conference going on outside. That... Oh. Do I need to do something else? Oh, I could do the 5, 5, 5, 3, 2, 4, 7.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
What?
Please check the number and dial again. This is
Let you know. And I trust
813
you will take it upon yourselves to
555
inform the
3247.
world that Brady Armstrong
813 555 Oh. Huh? Am I...
But isn't her name Maya Wynn?
According to the walkthrough, you need to dial 1 before it. I didn't know that. Don't think I had to before.
sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
What?
Please check the number and
less distributing
813 555 3247. 1 813 555 3247.
Yes, hello.
There we go.
Hello, is this Eustacia Andropov?
Who else would it be? Everyone else is dead.
Oh, Mrs. Andropov, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm trying to find out some information about Harry Houdini. Is it true that you're his cousin?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case in St. Louis.
Harry was only my cousin by marriage, but my husband is dead, and so is Harry. So I guess that makes me nobody's cousin. Satisfied?
I'm researching Mr. Houdini's ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater. Would you know anything about this?
He owned it. Half of it anyway, for a few months. Then he died. Does that help?
Do you know what happened to his half? Did he sign it back over to J.J. Thompson?
Return it to James Jehoshaphat? Mr. Stupendous? Not on his life. Losing that man was Harry's greatest escape.
Did someone in Houdini's family inherit the theater?
Harry made a plan to give his half of the theater to someone he admired. A young magician, I assume. Perhaps a protege. I remember my husband telling me this.
Can you tell me anything more?
More? I'm 96 over here. I don't exactly have time to burn.
I know it was a long time ago, Mrs. Andropov, but this is terribly important. My friend is in danger, and finding out what happened to Houdini's half of the theater may be my only hope of saving her.
Call the Library of Congress. Ask about the Houdini collection. There must be something in all of those letters. You tell that Sherman Trout, Eustacia said. You're not dead yet, Sherman, so get up and make yourself useful.
The Library of Congress. You don't happen to have that number, do you?
Well, I should have this letter from Sherman around here somewhere. Cat food coupons. Vincent Jack has a repair. Dear Eustacia. Here we go. Library of Congress, Washington, D.C. 202-555-5000.
Thanks, Mrs. Andropov. You've been a great help.
Save it for my funeral.
The press conference outside is making this thing spaz out, so I can't easily go through it. So that is 1-202-555-5000. I thought it needed one more zero.
Manuscripts.
I'm trying to reach Sherman Trout, please.
Speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Trout. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case that involves Harry Houdini and the Royal Palladium Theater in St. Louis. Eustacia Andropov recommended I call you.
Ah, yes. Eustacia was most helpful to us when we were assembling our Houdini collection. I presume you'd like to have a look at it?
Yes, please, Mr. Trout. I'm very interested.
Fine. Well, you'll just need to register with the library when you get here and fill out a request for the materials you wish to view. When your request has been processed, the materials will be delivered
Again.
to one of our reading rooms.
Reading
where
rooms.
You can view them.
Mr. Trout, please let me explain. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to come to Washington, D.C. to do research. I'm hoping you could help me find a document.
Well, Miss Drew, I'm sorry if you have logistical constraints, but please understand my own limitations. The Library of Congress currently holds over 40 million items, contained in 10,000 separate collections. It's the largest and most comprehensive library in the world. I simply don't have time to run research errands for the individual citizens.
Mr. Trout, if I don't solve this case in a matter of hours, the building I'm standing in will be demolished and an innocent 19-year-old girl, a friend of mine, may lose her life. You may be my only hope.
Why is your friend in danger?
She was kidnapped by someone desperate to save this building from demolition.
Then what can you possibly be hoping to find in the Houdini collection that would help matters?
Mr. Houdini was part owner of the theater, and I'm trying to find out who inherited his half or what became of it when he died. I'm hoping Houdini might have discussed it somewhere in his personal documents. If I can prove that the current owner is not legally the full owner, then maybe I can get the demolition stopped and save Maya.
I see. Well, this sounds urgent. I suppose I can take a look.
That would be such a help, Mr. Trout. If you find anything, could you overnight it to me at the Royal Palladium?
Well, I certainly can't send you the document itself. It's a historical artifact now. But I could send you a slide. What's the street address there, if I find anything?
It's 1330 Washington Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63101. Please send the package in
He is a good guy, yeah.
Or myself, Nancy Drew. Oh, I can't tell you how grateful I am, Mr. Trout. You might just be a lifesaver.
Miss Drew, I assure you, Sherman Trout is a man of his word.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Detective Nancy Drew is on the case?
Yes, Nancy Drew is investigating.
Is she available for comment?
It's a difficult situation. You see, Maya is a friend of Nancy.
God, they're spouting all kinds of bullshit, aren't they? He's a bit dramatic, but he's a good guy. The people outside are more dramatic in my opinion, and not good guys. Ooh.
It's locked. It's locked.
I know, I'm trying to open it. But apparently this lock also doesn't open that. Okay then. Let's have a look. There's candy, there's a tea bag, there's a cup, there's a crossword. Herbert, for a clean bed, a hot meal, and a place to hang your hat, you can always room with the Redudes. Dear Mr. Hughes, we received your letter inquiring about the whereabouts of Jacob Hughes. Unfortunately, Jake died 6 months ago. He had been ill with emphysema for some time, but you'll be glad to know that he enjoyed his cigarettes to the end and died peacefully in his sleep. We regret that we were unable to contact you at the time of his death, but we had no idea that Jake had a brother. He never mentioned any family, and our research didn't turn up any leads. Your brother was cremated according to his last wishes, and no rent was due on his room. Please contact the county coroner's office if you would like to have his ashes shipped to you. We're sorry for your loss. Best of luck, sincerely, Herbert Redu Jr. Ah. There's no button pressed here. Interesting. Trapdoors, magnets, left, right. Okay. Mic. Good to know that that exists. It's not on right now. I don't know if there's a code anywhere, but I don't have a code, so... Nothing else, okay. Well, at least I got to snoop around a little bit here. Still don't know what that bloody key is for. We found 2 locks so far that, like, need a key. Okay, so the thing outside has finished. Good to know. So we found 2 things that need a key, and we found a key that works on neither of them, which is nice. Useful. There's a camera. In Baroque, then take our tours. Oh. Chuck's right. Chuck's. Oh, he's not happy about that one. Oh. Okay. Okay then. Oh, okay. Jake Talent Farm. Mama's Scentic Wellness Garden. Got a lot of, like, martini and sushi bar. Ooh. Could this be important info? I don't know, but somehow it feels different than all the other cards. Eternal Wreaths. Oh! I mean, considering the initial call came from where she has been staying the whole time. Happy Spines. That somehow doesn't surprise me. I do not know a code for here. Where's the inevitable book of, like, notepad of passwords? Well, that's just a lot of makeup. Good to know it's here, not necessarily needed. What exciting football game is on? I will keep an eye on it myself. Yeah, we could really use bad passport management. I agree. Somehow, of all the people, she does not seem to have bad passport management. All I want is to get it into your planner, please. I feel like there should be something here. So she's definitely the person that bought the wreath. Should I try 813 on the code? Oh! Oh, it's one of these. There we go. Visit lunch day, pick up dry cleaning, Brady for a cast party. Okay. Dear Mr. Armstrong, for starters, I'm a huge fan. I've been seeing your movies since I was like 14. To this day, I still think your best performance was in like a Rug, but who knows, maybe finishing Destiny will top it. I'm in college at Washington University now, and I'm planning to go to your premiere at the Royal Palladium. I'm contacting you because I'm hoping to interview you for an article I'm writing for my school paper. I'm sure you're very busy, but could I stop by your dressing room the afternoon to premiere? I only have a few questions. The interview would only take 20 minutes or so. What do you think? Please write back. Hi Maya, sure I'd be happy to meet you so long as we provide any and all photos of me for the article. Also, we need to get a full page ad for Destiny in your school paper. We spoke to advertising and they claim it's past the deadline. Can you pull a few strings? You know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. What do you say? Looking forward to meeting you. Ciao, Brady. Dear Mr. Armstrong, thanks for being so generous about your time. As far as your ad goes, I checked with the advertising guys and they say a deadline's a deadline. Sorry, but don't worry, I'm sure the premiere will sell out. I know tons of people who are going. I'll stop by your dressing room in the afternoon for the interview. See you then, sincerely, Maya. Dear Brady, my friend Linda says you did all your own dance moves in Dr. Salsa. Is this true? If it is, that's really cool. You were so good in that movie. I watched it 4 times in one day. Will you ever do another movie with Tracy Martin? She is so cool. Right back, Sarah Capsbag. I'll keep an eye on it myself. I think I know the game you're talking about. Brady, I've written you 22 emails and I haven't heard anything back. Teen Style Magazine says you care about your fans and you're not stuck up. So what's your problem? Right back. If you don't, I'm going to join Leif Jenkson's fan club instead of yours. Your number one friend, Desi. Hi Brady, I'm writing because I just read an article in PQ magazine that said sometimes men who have ponytails are really just trying to cover up a bald spot. You don't have a bald spot, do you? Please tell. I promise I can keep a secret. Your biggest fan, Xena. Yeah, I heard about that game. Hey Brady, what's up? I'm wondering what your next movie is going to be, but I'm also wondering, can you play the guitar? I think you should start a band. I'm in a band. We're called Senior Senator Spanky. Cool, huh? You should be in one too. I bet you'd rock. Well, I gotta start my homework. Right back. Georgie Bear, thank you for your message. I miss you too, sugar. Can't talk though. A lot is happening here. I'm a genius. I'll tell you all about it when I get back. Love, your Simon Stir. Hi, Carol. Listen, something's new come up and we won't be flying out of St. Louis tomorrow as planned. I'll get back to you when I know something definite, but for now, just cancel that flight, will you please? Thanks. Things are going better than I could have hoped for. The premiere's off for now. The news is spreading like wildfire. Tell Rhonda great work. Listen, Cecil, have you been brushing Miss Sparkles? I checked in with her this morning on the webcam and she's looking awfully bedraggled. She's a very sensitive cat, Cecil. She hates to have a bad fur day. If she's traumatized when I get home, you'll be sorry you've ever met me. Thank you for getting me those contact sheets so fast. The black and white glossies for Destiny definitely need another airbrush. Can you do anything to make this jawline look more refined? basically she is running everything for him. Is there anything else in here? And she definitely set something up. Also, the bald spot is definitely why she made him cut his hair. As far as dudes go, I'm probably your number one. Also a young actor, and I'm wondering if you have any tips for me. How'd you get? Please help me. P.S. Do you think it's a good stage name? Okay. Nice. Yeah, it's just interesting to see just how much. She is literally running his whole life, but she is also definitely the one that had something to do with what's going on. Definitely. If not the full instigator, she's definitely profiting off of it. You are what you project. Oh, that's the book that he keeps reading. Become the captain of your own destiny. That's a good book for him, probably. Chapter 2, The Language of Success. In the last chapter, we established one of life's great truths and the premise of this book. You are what you project. Another way of putting this is, what you project is who you are. God. As we saw in the case of Lisa and Dwayne, a negative attitude is a poor foundation from which to win friends and influence people, because who wants to be around a grouch or do favors for a loser? No one. On the other hand, with a positive attitude, or what we call your inner captain, the sky's the limit. The stories of Rick and Beatrice prove that if you command the world, you are my oyster, now open up and hand over the pearls. You will soon find yourself basking in fame, fortune, and social popularity, standing at the helm of your own destiny. In this chapter, we'll learn how to speak the language of success, and that's not just verbal language, it's body language too. It's everything that you communicate to the world, so stand up, straight, pull up your socks, and freshen that breath, because you, yes you, are going straight to the top. Before we can get started, take a look at this chart to see whether you're speaking like the captain of your own destiny or the cabin boy. I'll get that for you. I'm busy. Get it yourself. Oh my god. I'm driven to quench my thirst. I eat my competitors for dinner. I'll make boldness irresistible. Do you see how the cabin boy is ruled by fear and doubt, whereas the captain greets the world with his chest puffed out and his best foot forward? Isn't it time you grabbed your destiny by the horns and sailed it into the sunset? The choice is yours, but remember this, if you're not the lead dog, the view never changes. Ready to transform your life? Read on. Interesting. Come back here and swap this like you work for me. What's your fashion sign? Astra style. In a rut, want to change your life right this minute? Why not start by changing your outfit? The clothes you put on say a lot about your attitude, so why not put on success from head to toe? The key to enhanced presentation is in the stars. With the Astra style guide, you can invent a new image that is guaranteed to attract people and money. Keep reading. Oh, he's a Gemini. You're Gemini, the twins. You're witty, charming, clever, and sometimes mischievous. At times you can be a bit of a double dealer. Some even call you two-faced, but let's think positive. It may be that you're just too dynamic to settle for simple in order to keep things exciting. You may even enjoy leading a double life. This doesn't mean you're shallow, disloyal, and fickle, as some people say. It just means you're curious and eager to try new things. You have a big new project coming up, Gemini. You'll want to project a new sense of adventure and daring, but at the same time, you'll need people to take you seriously. Consider a theme and then accessorize. Wild Wild West. Try alligator skin boots, a shiny pair of spurs, and a turquoise-studded belt buckle. Tired of the high seas? Try a ruffled shirt, an eye patch, gold hoop earring, and a parrot. These sound like costumes for Halloween. Gambling tycoon? Try a purple velvet hat, lucky dice cufflinks, and a walking cane. Add some studious-looking glasses and maybe a pipe to any of these styles, and people will know that you consider things carefully before you act. Well, that is horrific advice. Okay then. That is fair. She does know what she wants and does not care. I can see that. Okay, so we've learned about both of them. We've learned about all of them, really.
It's locked. It's locked.
I don't... Where... What key do I need? Like, I have a key that I don't know what it fits on, and I have 2 places that I need a key that I don't have keys for. I'm gonna guess I need to, like, fix the key machine, and that's how I'm gonna make keys for all the things. Anybody here? No. Okay. Where is everybody? I mean, he keeps disappearing, so that's fair. Okay, we've talked to everybody. We've gotten all the things. And I'm stuck again. Because I know I need to fix the key machine. I just do not know how. Okay, I'm having a look online because I have no clue. Okay, apparently I needed to get a hairpin out of that drawer I could now look in. I'm just going to use the walkthrough because some of this is very unclear to me. That is wild. It does seem like a... Apparently I needed to take that 1 hairpin. I knew that there was something in this drawer, but... And then we're just gonna sneak around the back, because it's the fastest route. Because it's literally just a one-way route. There's no, like, slightly off-center stuff. And that's how we're gonna break into this one. Okay, let's read the info. Stage Technician's Guide. Why was this locked? The Houdini Transformation. Class 5 authorization. There's a code here. Oh yeah, wait, there's a code because there's a... okay. Yeah, if I get frustrated I'm gonna use a walkthrough because otherwise I don't finish this game on this stream and that's just gonna be annoying for everybody. Okay, due to the restricted nature of this stage manipulations usage, you will need Class 5 Technician status to perform this procedure. Be sure the control board power button is activated. On the numbered keypad on the control board, enter the 6-digit code for the Houdini transformation as listed on page 73 of your Class 5 Stage Technician's codebook. So I'm assuming that's the 121192 that's on the left. Press the left and right fader power buttons to bring power to the fader switches. Maneuver the iron cages. When cued by the performers, lower the 2 iron cages to the stage floor by moving the left and right fader switches down to their lowest point. After the cages reach the stage floor, press the magnet button to attach the tunnel. I'm writing this down for myself, so I can do this in order in a minute. After both performers have entered the cages, move the fader switches up slightly to raise the cages 3 feet above the stage floor. The tunnel columns will still be attached to the cage bottoms, although you will not see them. They are hidden by mirrors. Ah. That's how this trick works. On your cue from the performers, press the trapdoor button to open the trapdoor. The lock button and cage with trapdoor. The lock button and other security measures. Important, you must depress the lock switch after all stage manipulation have been completed in the proper order, as this will lock all elements in place. For security purposes, You must press the lock switch after all stage manipulations have been completed in the proper order, as this will lock the elements in place. For security purposes, all stage elements and board controls will move to their original position if the lock button is not activated. The lock button cannot be activated until all stage manipulations have been completed in the proper order. The secret rooms and tunnels. The quick switch box. The performers in the cages will exchange places via the quick switch box under the stage. The trick chair, food, elevator and tunnels. A third performer will exchange places with the fourth performer seated on the trick chair in the front row of the auditorium. To access the trick chair from the quick switch box, the third performer will have to use the tunnel system beneath the box. The tunnel system runs from the quick switch box to the magician's room and the trick chair. So there's a trick chair and a quick switch box. Quick switch box. God, there's a lot of info. Very cool info, but a lot of info. Cage, quick switch box, magician's room, all the way below, trick chair. Interesting. I'm gonna take a picture of this bump because I cannot draw. I'm not gonna draw all of that. The third performer can access the trick chair via the full elevator beneath the chair. A seamless transition from the fourth performer to the third will be achieved by using a large costume/shell. The shell retreats sturdily in the chair, whether a performer is inside it or not. The magician's room, this room located beneath the stage and beside the basement, is for magicians and related staff performers only. Interesting. Okay. So we're definitely gonna have to do this, aren't we? Wait, is there anything else here? You never know. I don't think there's anything else according to my walkthrough. No, there's nothing else according to my walkthrough. Time to follow these instructions that were very clear, I have to say. Because everybody's outside, so we might as well use...
Get smart, Nancy Drew. You're wasting precious time. Stop the demolition or you'll never see her again.
That made me actively jump. Okay, first code. 21192. Nice. Then left and right fader press, then both left.
Something's missing here. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
How do I tell? Yeah, that got me. How do I tell if I did it correctly or not? That's my question. Because I feel like I did it correctly. But I'm gonna have a look on the walkthrough because I don't want to have to walk out to then walk back in again just to... I think I did it wrong. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Yeah, I did it wrong. Okay. Okay, that is now correct because the lights are actually staying on. So we're gonna go down. Look at that. Okay, that is cool. I see them. Ah. Okay. Wait. Oh, the spooky music has started. Ooh, there's a broken light. Oh.
Maya!
Oh. She's downstairs in the magician's room. Not anymore now. Oh, okay. Okay, I know these games.
These pieces won't budge.
Oh,
These pieces won't budge.
do we have some oil for this? Oh, this is not at all scary.
Help! Is anybody out there?
Who's there?
It's Nancy.
Nancy? For goodness sakes. What are you doing down there? This chair seems to be stuck. Hold on, I'm greasing the wheels here.
I found a secret room under the stage. I've got to check it out.
The magician's room. I swear, Nancy, as long as I've worked here, I've never been able to find my way in there.
I found the door, but the pieces that open the door are stuck.
I don't think I'm getting kidnapped, I'm just getting locked in.
Here, try this. Hurry.
Well, that was a little bit weirdly creepy. But thank you for the help.
This should loosen things up.
There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh my god, okay. So whoever is doing this knows about the magician stuff. So that's to go back out again. What? Okay. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. As in nothing broken about that. Any Magic Secret Volume 4. It's a real showstopper and satisfying illusion with which to end a performance. The Phantom Message. Set a sharpened pencil and a small sheet of paper on your magician's stand and select a volunteer from the audience. Excuse me. After turning your back, ask the volunteer to write a message on the sheet of paper with the pencil. When she says that she is ready, you pick up the sheet of paper while making a point not to look at it, crumple the paper into a ball, and to the amazement of the audience, make it explode into a ball of fame. You then produce a deck of cards from your pocket and set it on your magician's stand. The volunteer picks a random card from the deck. Explain to the volunteer that her written message has risen from the ashes and will make itself known. Take the sharpened pencil and begin to rub the face of the volunteer's card gently with the side of the pencil tip. Within seconds, words begin to appear on the card. It's the exact message the volunteer had written on the sheet of paper. The secret. This trick will utilize a few of the techniques and gimmicks that we have covered in previous chapters. First, as you place the pencil and paper on the stand, secretly have a playing card face up, hidden beneath the sheet of paper. As a volunteer writes her message on the paper, the pencil will leave an imprint of the message on the playing card. Note, be sure your pencil is sharp. After the volunteer is finished, lift up the paper and the card at the same time with your right hand, while keeping the card hidden. Take a piece of paper with your left hand and secretly leave the card in your right hand using the palming technique from chapter 3. As you crumple the paper in your left hand, you will secretly be busy with your right hand. Place your right hand into your right jacket pocket, release the card and slide your flash paper trigger onto your index finger. Then secretly palm a wad of flash paper as you remove your hand from your jacket pocket. See flash paper and other effects. While holding the crumpled message in your left hand and hiding the flash paper in your right hand, give the illusion that you're taking the crumpled message into your right hand. This will be achieved by using the French drop technique from chapter 2. As you pretend to hold the message in your right hand, secretly drop the real message into your left jacket pocket with your left hand. God. He is still nice, I agree. Enjoy cooking consonants. Now in your right hand, ignite the flash paper with a spark from your flash paper trigger as you throw the wad of flash paper into the air. It will burst into a very quick and very bright ball of flame. Important notice to young magicians, use flash paper only under supervision of an adult. With your left hand, pull a deck of cards out of your inside jacket pocket and set them on your magician's stand. As you do this, slip your right hand into your right jacket pocket, secretly remove the flash paper trigger from your index finger and take the card with the imprint on it with your right hand. Palm the card from view as you take your right hand out of your pocket. Secretly put the imprinted card into the deck of cards on your magician's stand and make sure that this card will be chosen by your volunteer. This can be achieved by using a card force as outlined in the next chapter. After the volunteer chooses the imprinted card at random, gently rub the side of the pencil tip across the face of the card. The imprint of the message will surface amid the applause of your audience. The card force. As you are undoubtedly learning, nothing is really left to chance in magic. When you ask someone to choose a random card from a deck of playing cards, one thing is for sure. He will always take the card you want him to take. How? By using a card force. Though very simple, this card force is quite effective. Before you perform the trick, secretly set it up by doing the following. Take a deck of cards and place it face down on a table. Take a card of your choice, let's say the Queen of Hearts, and place it as the 10th card down from the top of the deck. Hand this secretly stacked deck to an audience member. Place it face down in her left hand and tell her that she's going to choose a random card out of the deck. Ask her to choose a number between 11 and 20. For our purposes, let's say she picks 14. You then ask her to count and place from the top of the deck and one at a time 14 cards into a new pile on the table. After she has done this, ask her to take this new pile and place it face down in her left hand. Now ask her to add together the two digits that comprise her number. Since she has picked 14, the digits would be 1 and 4, therefore 1 plus 4 equals 5. Then ask her to count and place 5 cards one at a time off the top of the deck and into a new pile on the table. When she is done, ask her to turn over the top card on this new pile. This is the random card she has chosen. It is also just happened to be the Queen of Hearts. How does it work? The magic in this trick happens through a mathematical equation. Choosing any number between 11 and 20 and adding those two digits together will always automatically reveal your 10th card. Try it. You can use this force in conjunction with the phantom message trick on page 56. By leaving a stack of 9 cards in your right jacket pocket, dropping it carefully to the bottom of this stack will automatically make it the 10th card. You can then palm the entire stack in your right hand and secretly place it on top of the deck of cards on your magician's stand. Cool. Okay. Interesting to learn about. Any other interesting books here? No? Okay.
She was just here. Her shoe.
Okay. That's what I thought. Ah. Thank you for the creepy music game. I appreciate it very much. Anything? Ooh,
Rubber
gloves.
is shockproof.
Ooh, good to know. Good to have. Why do I feel like somebody's just gonna jump out at any point? I'm definitely, like, being watched. Well, that's not the way out then. There we go. That's what I was trying to go. Lots of dessert. I don't see the problem. We are learning stuff. It's cool.
Hey, it's stuck again. Hey, it's stuck again.
Okay, basically, I need to go out through the basement. I'm being forced out through the basement. Oh, do I have to do this again? Good that it gets easier at least. Oh.
The gate is
Let me read this first.
The gate is electrified.
Do I know this code? Have I gotten a code somewhere? Well, trial and error is how we're gonna do this. Wire 645293 645297 81 64529783 Somebody decided to electrify the fence.
Oh, Nancy! Hey!
I think the kidnapper just moved Maya to a new hiding place. Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
Wow, are you sure? I didn't see anything.
I found evidence that will prove that Maya's being held in this building.
Wow! Evidence? Where?
I'll talk to you later. I've got to get a hold of Sergeant Ramsey.
Okay, time to call the police again. Let's hope that gets us closer to the answer. Here's your pudding tasting, at least. Your dessert. What was the police number again? 555-1422.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold. Missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Sergeant Ramsey, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Miss Drew.
I found Maya.
You found her? So the case is closed.
I found her, and then she disappeared again.
Good grief. This girl's a regular Houdini. All right. What have you got for me?
I found a secret room under the stage. I saw Maya through a peephole, but by the time I got into the room, she was gone. The kidnapper must have moved her.
A peephole, huh? Are you sure you saw her?
Sir, there's evidence. Pizza boxes and one of Maya's shoes. I left everything where it was so you could see for yourself.
So you think the kidnapper's been using this secret room as a base camp? Well, this is very interesting, Miss Drew. It sounds like you've been conducting quite a search.
Now will you please send someone over to investigate?
Yep. Just bear with me while I try to find an available car. Help is on the way, Miss Drew.
Great. Bye.
Okay then. Sounds an interesting mix. I think it's time to talk to Joseph, because he helped... Joseph? Joe? This dude. I think his name is Joseph. Because he helped us down there, so might as well ask him what he knows.
Hi, Nancy. What happened?
The kidnapper's been holding Maya in that magician's room under the stage.
You found her? Oh, that's great. Where is she now?
By the time I got through that door, the room was empty.
Are you sure you didn't just imagine you saw her?
Okay, that's sounding more and more suspicious.
I think the kidnapper moved her, but they left some evidence behind.
Evidence? That should interest the police. Have you called them?
But at the same time, no, it's not, because he helped us.
Yeah, they said they'll come check it out, but they may not be able to get here for a while.
I'll wait up for the police. You get some rest, Nancy. You're gonna need it for tomorrow.
Make sure they check that magician's secret room.
Okay. Another day solved. Finished. And we had 3 days on this game, I think. Oh yes, we had 3 days on this game. Goodbye, old friend. Royal Palladium to be demolished today. Kidnapper demands 5K. The St. Louis Police Department, 50K, received a call yesterday demanding $50,000 for the return of Maya Gwen? I don't know how to pronounce the name, I'm sorry. A 19-year-old Washington University student who disappeared 2 days ago from movie star Brady Armstrong's dressing room at the historic Royal Palladium Theatre. This stunning development marks the first significant lead in a mysterious case. Until now, the police have been reluctant to label the disappearance a kidnapping, as there has been no evidence that the girl was taken by force. A reporter of the Maya, a reporter of the University Student Life newspaper, was at the theater to interview Armstrong for an article. The call came in at 4:36 yesterday afternoon. Due to a voice distortion device, the police are unable to determine whether the caller was male or female, but they were able to trace the call to a payphone in Granite City. According to earlier rumors, the alleged kidnapping was motivated by a fanatic's desire to save the Royal Palladium from today's scheduled demolition, but yesterday's caller made no reference to the theater. The police now believe that the kidnapper's desperation is financial in nature and will not stop the demolition from proceeding according to schedule. As for the ransom... And then it won't let me read more. Okay. Good to know. Nancy, please see me right away. Okay. We will go and see you right away. All of that is stupid, I agree.
Can you believe this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Did they get any information on the call?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax, but now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
Yeah.
That's crazy. She was tied up in the magician's room yesterday. I saw her. And the kidnapper must have been here too, because Maya didn't move herself.
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
That's impossible. Are you sure they looked in the magician's room?
They searched the whole building.
How could they miss 2 big pizza boxes with leftover pizza inside? What about Maya's shoe?
No trace of that either.
Even without the evidence, that corner of the room had obviously been lived in recently.
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here, you keep looking for her, you hear?
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and told me to stop searching for Maya.
The projection
I want
room?
pizza too.
But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
Joseph, I did some checking. You don't really have any family in Greasewood, do you?
Now what you want to go digging into an old man's life for, Nancy?
Everyone's a suspect, Joseph. You know that. If you have nowhere to go after the theater comes down, then maybe you're the kidnapper desperado. It's not so far-fetched, is it?
Now. I am going to Greasewood.
Me
and
too.
I'm not desperate. I made up the part about my brother so you wouldn't feel sorry for me. You've got enough to worry about, don't you?
It's only a matter of hours until the demolition. How are you holding up, Joseph?
Oh, fine. Everything's great. Fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old keymaker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
Gotta go now.
Oh, he
Chin
fixed
up.
it. I thought I needed to fix it. Let's see if the keymaker is fixed. If he's right about that. Not yet, apparently. Okay. Talk to everybody
Did you
again.
call? What's the story?
Sure did.
Go on, spill it.
She didn't know much, but she gave me the number of this guy at the Library of Congress who has access to the archives of Houdini's letters.
And what did they say?
We're expecting a package. Cross your fingers it gets here in time.
Way to go, Nancy. You're on fire.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
I've got somebody at the door. Give me a second. Sorry about that, I'm back. I also like how this game structures the story. I like the fact that in some of the other Nancy Drew games, when you get stuck there, there's at least something making you feel like you're doing something just through the day ending. Also, I did not expect a parcel today, but apparently I needed to expect a parcel today. So it's at least you know that you've gotten all the information you need for the day, because the day ends, basically. How are you
How's
today?
progress?
I know you sent the funeral wreath. Now where's Maya?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
Come on, Simone. Ginger's 24-hour flower-rama? I believe you've been caught red-handed.
You broke into my personal property? I could have you arrested for that.
It's just business, Simone. You do what agents do, I do what detectives do. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
All right, I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper. I needed something for the cameras, didn't I? And it was a very tasteful arrangement. Should have been for $300. Perhaps I went a little overboard.
A little overboard? You're dreaming if you think that's enough to get you off my suspect list.
I agree. Everybody's just...
How's progress?
Have you heard about this ransom demand?
50 grand, what a joke. Isn't it just like a rank amateur to jump on the bandwagon? Anyone with a pinch of class would have demanded at least $1 million.
God.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Bye now.
There should be even more secret passages if that's where Maya disappeared to, I think. How are you doing today?
Hanging out with that Falcone jerk.
I'm not hanging out with him, Brady. I'm conducting a search here, and I'll take any tip I can get.
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not gonna help your credibility with the police.
Thanks, Brady, but I've got everything under control.
Just trying to help.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Cool beans.
Well, that was useful. Wait, I didn't check the secret passage. Oh, God, again. Why am I doing it this way around? From this side, it takes a lot longer to get into the secret passage. Although I'm pretty sure I should have been able to just walk through. Is there any proof of this being used recently? No. Okay. There's nothing useful she can give me anymore, is there? No. I don't know why I like using the secret passage so much. Ooh, he's gone again. There's a bag here. There's a bag. What's in the bag? There is sun-free tanning, of course. There is hair growth treatment. He's really afraid that he's gonna go bald. Ooh. If found, please. Oh, okay. Buy the Royal Palladium for the Premier Vanishing D. Was it BA's decision or his agent's? Does he make any of his own decisions? Good question. Any history with the Royal Palladium? Research attend benefit last year to save history teacher in LA. The Galaxy interested in saving the Royal Palladium. Do you believe actors should use their influence to champion political causes? Next project, where does he see himself in 10 years? Everyone ever done anything he regrets to further his career? Wait to the end, hit him with the evidence, demand an answer. Evidence? I'm definitely gonna have to do this, Anything else here? Oh, and close the back. Then I can walk.
Hey, you.
Don't hey you me, Brady, you rotten fraud.
Oh my god.
I'm afraid you've lost me.
That's impressive. Also, yeah, everyone is condescending.
You've been lying to me, playing Mr. Helpful and Concerned all this time. I found her notebook in your bag.
I haven't done anything wrong.
I wonder if the police will agree with that.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Ooh.
Yeah, so?
I'm Wave of the Future, Inc., the owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
Huh.
But you're an actor. Why in the world would you want to bulldoze a theater?
The place is shabby. It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been. Not the image I want to project.
Is everything about image with you?
Never underestimate the power of image, Nancy. You are what you project.
So, what's your point?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling white teeth and healthy glow. Success glows. It doesn't crumble and sag. The hero never rides a has-been horse.
Then why don't you sell the theater to someone else?
When I saw these ritzy theme restaurants popping up all over the country, it hit me like pow. My first original idea. Brady Armstrong's Planet Tinseltown. Can't you see it on the marquee? Grand opening. The lights will say it all.
What does this have to do with Maya?
I've sworn to be the captain of my own destiny. Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
And for that, she deserves to be kidnapped?
I didn't kidnap her. I found her notepad in the basement with the press pass. I just thought I'd hang
They're
on
all
to it
the
for a few
worst.
days
Well,
until the dust settles.
Him and his agent are both the worst.
How could you withhold anything that might help me find her? How could you?
Sorry, Nancy. Look, you're not thinking clearly. It's obvious she's not in the building. We've searched everywhere.
Call off the demolition! You've got to!
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's no evidence.
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff?
Joseph believes me.
He's a confused old codger.
Nicholas thinks she's in the building.
He's an outlaw, and he's using you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to rally a wrecking crew.
You can't do this!
What the... Okay. That was a turn. I like him even less now. I agree. Everybody is really trying to gaslight Nancy. So what do you have to say?
Nancy, we could be golden. A package just came from that museum. We may have the goods to stop this demolition dead in its tracks. Check the ticket booth.
Okay. We'll do that then. At least that's some positive news. Parcel, 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 parcel. Dear Miss Drew, I couldn't find anything written in Mr. Houdini's own hand, but I did find this letter addressed to Mr. Houdini from a close colleague and friend. It seems to hint at the information you require. I hope this package has arrived in time to be useful to you. Oh, we're gonna have to make a key out of the thing now? Oh, we can use the key machine.
I need a coin.
Okay, we need a coin. I had a coin. Coin. I don't know. Oh, can I look in the book? I can look in the book, can't I? This book had the key thingy in it.
There was a key here.
Do the trick. Okay, I can take a picture of this. This is what I need to make. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get out of here. Do I need a new coin, or do you think the machine will remember that I threw a coin in? Okay, I need a long, thin swan. Oh, this is very confusing. Okay, I think it's this one. Then this one. Then this one. And then this one. Ooh, enjoy your pasta. I'm jealous.
I must have made the key wrong.
Did I make the key wrong? I think I made the key right. I made the key right.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
I'm so close. I just need a few more minutes.
Oh, I had the bulb. I've had this bulb for this whole time.
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition. Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
I'm so close. I just need a few more minutes.
Okay, according to the walkthrough. Ah, okay. Very happy I have to walk through.
See anything, Dino?
All clear in here, Sarge.
Oh, damn it. Well.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
Okay. Ah, I've found a voice swap and okay, good to know.
Another secret passageway.
Ooh! Picture. I knew that there was going to be another secret passageway. Wait! Is this the blueprints that, like, the City Hall office couldn't find? Okay, that was not what we needed. Where's the third one? Dear Harry, how's tricks? Not that I need to ask, I've seen the papers and I know that you're dazzling the crowds wherever you go. I received your letter and I must say I am very intrigued by your plans. This Thompson character sounds slippery indeed. If you want to disentangle yourself from him and you have the opportunity to do a good deed at the same time, I say bravo. What a windfall for a struggling young artist to inherit 50% ownership of a thriving theatre like the Royal Palladium. But who is this mysterious beneficiary of yours? A magician, I assume. But where in the world did you come across a woman magician? I have never even heard of one. Is she talented? Once again, your generosity is unsurpassed. I commend your noble heart and look forward to seeing you at the Princess in Montreal. It will be an auspicious reunion. All the best, your friend and colleague, Ditty Notion.
I should switch the power off.
Hey, Nancy, I've been looking for you.
Joseph, I thought you left the theater.
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
I'd say death by wrecking ball and or felony kidnapping charges rank higher on your list of problems than office clutter at the moment, Joseph.
I think a fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up, don't you?
What?
I know it's you, Joseph, but why? Were you trying to buy some time so the Historical Society could declare the theater a landmark or something?
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
Snap out of it. Just tell me where Maya is.
Don't tell him she's here, Nancy. I will take her away and knock down the theater.
If you cooperate, it'll look better for you in court.
It was him.
Maybe the
I don't
jury
like
will
it.
understand that you just got carried away.
Don't tell him, Nancy.
I'm locked in.
Why is there a switch here? Oh wait, that's on the card thing we just saw, wasn't it?
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
I do.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
I thought I did. Oh, there's a thingy here.
It's locked.
There we go. Oh. Dear Hiram, the Festival of Illusions begins next week and every show is sold out. Oh my god, I've got a timer thing. If the public finds out that Houdini has ditched the theater and that I'm now in business with some anonymous woman artist, I am liable to have a public mutiny on my hands. More important, I stand to lose a lot. Dear J.J. Thompson, owner of Palladium Theatre and resident of St. Louis, Missouri, has signed over one half of the ownership in said property to Harry Houdini as a reward for Mr. Houdini's successful escape from the watery grave. And whereas Mr. Houdini has made the acquaintance of Louisa Falcone, or St. Louis, Missouri, the artist responsible for all of the ornamental plasterwork inside the theater, and whereas Mr. Thompson never delivered payment to Madame Falcone for her services rendered, and whereas the actions of Mr. Thompson is failing to deliver payment or credit Madame Falcone in any way for her work. Wait. Whereas Mr. Therefore, it is resolved by three parties whose signatures appear below that any property rights inclusive I have no idea how Houdini ever heard the name Louise Falcone in the first place, but I didn't like writing. The next fellow who mentioned her. I've got Houdini's paperwork here and I plan to sit on it until the festival. Okay. Basically, Houdini sold it to her. Okay. One of these keys must let us into that secret place.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag. This one's useless. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. Come on, come on!
I hate that I can't keep track of which keys I have and haven't used as well.
3 minutes till demolition.
Come on, come on! This one's useless.
How? Which one is it?
This one's useless. Come on, come on!
Which one is it? I don't... They look so similar. Why was that not suddenly the correct one? I think I've tried that one like 4 times.
This
Not
is
so
useless.
fast, Detective.
Joseph, please let me past.
I can't let you do this, Nancy.
I'm warning you. I still got a trick or two up my sleeve.
We're going down in a blaze of glory.
Talking of blazes, this is the only one I haven't used.
Joseph, you can go down in a blaze of glory if you want, but Maya
The
and
trick.
I are not coming with you.
You cracked your last case.
Joseph, this is far from over. Now step aside.
It's all over now.
We've still got time for a grand finale here, Joseph.
I never meant for it to turn out this way. Ah! That light!
Look! The marquee! Stop the demolition!
Dear Bess, I still can hardly believe that Joseph, sweet old Joseph, was Maya's kidnapper. He says he planned to kidnap Brady with the idea that Simone could use her Hollywood connections to save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked and grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without it. But desperation aside, poor Joseph wasn't cut out for a life of crime, and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity stunts didn't help. At least he was courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court. The good news is that the Royal Palladium is still standing. Once he heard that Nicholas would inherit his grandmother Louisa's 50% of the theater, Brady decided he'd better find another site for Planet Tinseltown. In order to make amends for things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time. Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath. Still, knowing Simone, she'll be back at the top of her game in no time. So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The premiere of Vanishing Destiny is back on. But I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
I love the fact that you can date this game based on the fact that she's waiting for it to come out on videotape. This game is from 2001. As far as I remember, which I don't a lot, I don't think DVDs were even invented back then. Or at least not widely used. So because at the end there was a time constraint, I'm gonna have to talk my way through what actually happened. So, Houdini's half of the theater was given by Houdini to basically the Falcone artist. That is a bit ago, yeah, exactly. That's why I'm enjoying this. This is like nostalgia gaming, this. So yeah, the paperwork we found says that Houdini gave his half to his grandma, who then... But the original J.J. Thompson didn't like the idea of sharing it with that person, so... he hid the paperwork to do with that, I think. And then in the secret tunnel up there. At the end, by the way, I just used a walkthrough because I hate timed things like that, and I hadn't actually looked at the secret tunnel info. I just saw it was new secret tunnel info, but I was so like stressed about getting to the letter, and then the timer started, and I could not calmly look at the secret tunnel info. So I used a walkthrough at the end there, but I was stressed. I like this one. This one was good, although I don't like that it was him that did it. Of all the people, I liked him most. What is fun in its own right. The game. I enjoy these games a lot. So, I have like 10 more minutes. So I'm not gonna boot anything else up. That would not be worth it, really. I'll be back on Monday. As I said last Monday, from now on, my streaming system will be that on the weeks where I only stream once, I just stream a game with like one of the bigger games I'm playing through, and on the weeks where I stream twice, I will be doing the next Nancy. Exactly, he was one of the more sympathetic ones. He wasn't gaslighting Nancy. He was also one of the only ones that like believed her. I know now that was because he was trying to like help get the word out through it, but he was one of the ones that believed her. So I don't like that he was the one that did it. I like this one. I like the theming of this one. The story of this one was a bit loose to me. Like, I was a bit confused by everybody's motives for a big deal of that for some reason. Like, I forgot the talk we had with him earlier in the last stream because I got frustrated after that. So I forgot that we had a talk with him about what he was gonna do, and then the fact that his brother died, that didn't clock for me just now when I read that. I was just like, oh, he's got a dead brother, okay. I didn't connect that was like his excuse of what he was gonna do after was the brother. I didn't clock that, so I was a little bit lost on that one. But yeah, so I will be... Oh god, come on game. I will be back next week on Monday during my normally regularly scheduled streaming. I don't know yet what I will stream. It will probably either be Antichamber or Opus Magnum. What I feel like then is what I'm gonna do. Thank you for joining me on this Nancy Drew adventure, and I hope to see you next week. Bye bye!